Oh, hey. Sorry about that. I didn't see you there. Just caught me cooling my undercroft. Sorry about that. Welcome back. I went on a little crafting material excursion briefly. Let me show you where. Follow me to the map table. Just up to the Black Emporium there, one of those DLC merchants. Thank you, DLC merchants. And I got us a couple of things just to try. Just to try. Let's see what we can do here. So, I learned that the material needed to make leather, parts of armor that are leather, the color I desire is great bear hide, so I picked up one of those. I would like to go ahead and pull the trigger here, metaphorically. It's more of a button, if you must know. Let's do it. Alright, so for our leather, we're going darker. For our pantaloons, I'm torn. We may have to come back to pantaloons. 1 second. Like many times in my life, when it comes to pantaloons, I'm torn. I want to... darn. I've hit the button, and now I have to back out. When you switch characters... Oh, it doesn't like it. Doesn't like when you do that. And I do it more often than not. Alright, we're back to where we were. So, not pantaloons, but rather the rest of it. I was thinking about this lustrous cotton. Going for a bit of a burgundy, let's call it. Let's call it a burgundy. Why not? And I wasn't sure if we might want to go a little redder with the metal as well. We have this bloodstone. It's a bit much. You know, it's a bit in your face, but I like it. So maybe we can come back around to that once we find ourselves in a daring mood. There's also obsidian, which is rather nice. Just a little bit of a darker metal. So I'm undecided on the armor part of our experience. Let's jump back to pantaloons. Now that we have the red, the lustrous cotton elsewhere, let's see here. We can go darker still. We could join the rest of it in lustrous cotton. That isn't as outstanding as one might hope. It all just sort of melds together there in the undercroft, as 'twere. So the other option might be this, what's it called? High Everweave. Does it clash with the other burgundy? Sort of. Let's say sort of. But it's nice. Would be a bit of a flash to the enemies as I kick them in their various shins. Oh, no. I've done it again. It's going to be one of those long evenings of me just repeating things. Pardon me. Alright, great bear hide we're sure of. And the lustrous cotton we're sure of. I definitely don't want whatever these beige pants are I'm wearing, so I have to make some sort of choice. For goodness sake. At the moment I'm kind of leaning towards darkened samite, as that will just continue to enhance my stealthy attributes. What's the word I'm groping for? Attributes. Don't change characters. Stop it, Thumb. I see what you're doing, and no. Because that High Everweave, as much as I love the pop of it, it just doesn't quite go. If it was solid crimson, I would jump in immediately. So, darkened samite, because I'm not quite sure I like the full lustrous cotton look either. That's my choice. Tinting item. Okay, we'll come back around and see if we want to do metal later. For the moment, let's go find Varric. Thank you for bearing with me again. Good evening, and hello there in the chat. Oh, thank you for the subscription. That is lovely and generous, and several other labels that I likely have no right to throw at you, but here I am. Thank you for being lovely and generous. And good evening. I am having a lovely night. How about you? Tell me all. My shoulders are here, should you need to cry on them. That's why I've ordered the extra absorbent shoulders. Hey, Varric, how's it going?
I can spare some time. What do you need?
So I was talking to Cassandra. Let me tell you, she has, let's call it a crush on your books. Would you believe it? Tell me more about Bianca. I feel like we just asked him this, perhaps last session, but yeah, I'm always ready to hear more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Oh yes, we, investigated most of it. However, let's go ahead and complete the line of questioning. How did you meet?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Oh, the plot thickens. Do go on.
Bianca is married? Somehow I thought that the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great...
Ancestors, please. I'm desperate.
The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
So, how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Oh, that's what I'm here for. And that definitely counts as together. Some of the best and most enduring friendships last the distance and the many years of silence. And, very poor reciprocation on your part. I'm not accusing you of anything. It's...
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Not your assets.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
And final question.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Well, now I'm doubly intrigued, though, is the problem here. Okay. Oh, you can have your secrets.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
Oh, so nice to see you all. Hello there. Monday has been treating me well enough. I certainly hope the same for you. I snake-like in my certainty hope the same for you. Would freezing assets be a feature in Varric's next novella? I'm sure it will be. Oh no. Look, your assets are so frozen. Quickly, come nearer the fire. I have here some warm cloaks. Not too warm. Trust me. Yeah, you writing this down, Varric? This is solid gold for you. We never did get around to asking him about the books. Here we go again.
I'm your dwarf.
All right, I think it was a special option. Cassandra wants a book. I don't really care about this one. I don't need to be the herald of Andraste for my relationship with Varric to be important to me, but maybe we'll get around to asking it eventually. So we have to decide. Cassandra specifically asked me not to tell Varric this. However, if I don't tell Varric this, she's not getting the book early. And as we established in the last session, as a lover of books, I say, damn what I told you, give me that book early. So here we go.
Cassandra's waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
No, that's what I said. I'm gonna try to play it a little cool, though, in the subsequent responses.
What's so surprising about that?
Well, you have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the
Oh,
ink.
Cassandra disagrees. But I need it. I know that's putting undue pressure on you, Varric, in your penmanship, but, I need it. I'll let him come to that conclusion.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea.
By noon
I
tomorrow.
have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Okay, but only in the bushes. So this is the part that's sort of violating Cassandra's trust. Let's say fine. For now, we'll deal with the fallout.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then.
Stay still, microphone, for goodness sake.
Terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Alright, apparently he's whipped it up for me right quick. I don't even have to wait till breakfast. Okay. The subtle joke there is that I have breakfast at noon tomorrow. No, it's fine. You don't have to laugh. I'll just continue being so desperately alone. Hey, Cassandra, got something for you.
What have you done now?
I get it, secret.
I told Varric your dirty little
Sore
secret.
after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
5 whole stars. Stop showing off, Varric. Yeah, it was me. It was for you. I tried to please you.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
There it is.
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
Oh gosh, I picked
This
the
is
wrong
the
time to
part
sip.
where you thank
That
the
was close.
Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak
She was falsely accused. We've all been there. Cassandra greatly approves. I'm so glad. That's what I was hoping for.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Hello,
forget to tell
hello,
all
welcome
friends.
all.
If you have any. Completely worth it.
Oh, yes, it was. Alright, that was a lovely diversion. Guilty pleasures, indeed. Tell me, Cassandra, how are you enjoying the novella? Frozen assets, steaming up nicely for you? No, I'm done. I've tormented you enough. Alright, let's see what's next here. Stop it, headset. You're being rude. Nope. Not quite there. Memories of the Grey, so we still have some Blackwall things to find, and whatever these smuggler letters are, it must be for Cullen, I guess? Yeah, for Cullen. Okay. And then the other thing we still have to pick up eventually is this Way of the Rift Mage. I think we were trying to find Venatori tomes. I would assume we could find some of those, maybe even in the Western Approach. Otherwise, we have our War Table mission. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's see if by any chance it tells us where we might find Venatori tomes. It does not have any seeming icon. I know there are Venatori in like 3 places, I want to say. I don't know exactly where. One moment. A Venti... Nope, that's not right. Two whipped... It's whipped, 8 ounces of wheatgrass and... Okay, Exalted Plains. They can spawn from Dorian's quest, but we didn't seem to get any. Alright. So they mostly seem to be out in the old Exalted Plains. Let's try out there. Because it sure would be nice. If we have another mission we could perhaps distract ourselves with out here, it sure would be nice to grab one of those and finally get on the right path with my upgrades. I have like 4 points to spend that I've been procrastinating on. Like a naughty, naughty monkey. Alright, these are all shards. I don't really want to go around looking for shards. Where's that, I think it just must be this whole, this whole area. Let's look back here. I'm whispering now. For some reason, it's become a secret. Don't tell anyone. Dorian, I'll bring with me. Varric, you need some fresh air. You're looking pale. We need a sort of tank, Blackwall. Let's do this. I need to figure out where his things are, too. Maybe there's still a warden piece out here. I didn't even think about it. So sorry. I'm doing my typical after-work stream. You think I would have some brain power left, but no. No, I do not. So I'm rambling and doing things in a scattershot manner. Do pardon. That and I have next to no voice remaining. Excuses, excuses. Where have I left my brain? Oh, column 8. No, I'm kidding, of course. Column D of the spreadsheet. Yeah, I have one. Just one. Wow. Extra sharp mustache razors, that's great. Oh, no, it's an armor requisition. I read that very wrong. Sorry. So I think this is that grove that I cannot pronounce. Let's see if it tells us here in a moment. Gilhalian's Grove. Yeah. Pretty sure that's it. It does not seem to be telling me, as I hoped it would. Any time now. There it is. Gilhalian. Yeah, nailed it. So I thought there were some Venatori roaming around here, but there's also a dragon roaming around here, which I don't want to get us back involved with, if at all possible. It could just be that I'm thinking about that Dorian guy, though. I don't know if they respawn. That might be silly. But I think he was out here. Let's see if we can find those tents, and then we'll know. No tents, no Venatori for me. Oh, these Venatori are intense. It's an old joke, but it had to be said. Alright. Deserted. As is my heart of hope. What a shame. I don't know if you just have to, like, catch those while they're active or what. Fairly certain this is where we, either where we entered or came out of that puzzle room. I don't think we need to go back in there. To my knowledge, we do not. So I don't know where we could find some Venatori. This was just the only place I had held strongly enough in my mind to remember how to walk here. But let's get out, because I don't think being near the dragon is really what we want. Let's go this way down the beach a bit. We'll see what we can find. With friends. Even Blackwall. So now I'm past tense. Oh, I see what you've done. Ah, what have you done? The carpets.
Inquisitor.
Such a sticky pun. Okay, I guess we don't get to hug the beach directly. That looks like an instant, soggy leathers situation. We're trying to avoid that. The tailor back at Skyhold has left several stern notes. I dare not risk another. Give me just one moment, so sorry. Oh, that might actually be a Venatori up there, too. Won't that be fun? One moment. Why do I have to cough and sneeze at the same time? That does not end well. Does not end well for my eyeball pressure. Hey, Venatori, can I have your tome? I just need the one. I just need that. You missed. Oh, I see, they're mines. Sorry, I was quick to criticize. Alright, come on. Come on, my juicy friend. Give me that sweet loot that I crave. A Venatori tome! Alright, let's do this thing. I guess I need to get to a requisition table? Isn't that the idea? Let me just check the map as to how close I am. It's just down the beach. Let's just... come on, guys. Oh no, not the... Oh, my juicy little friend. What an accident. Thank you for your skin. We love you. And you tasted delicious. Alright, moving on. That's gonna haunt me forever. Where did I leave my conscience?
Look around.
Oh, I see subscriptions being gifted. Thank you so much. That is very kind. But also in another very real sense, nothing happened. I didn't see it. What? I've been busy fighting this demon rift. Oh, it looks like Phase 2. It's beginning to look a lot like Phase 2. Who's this weird newscaster character? Get out of my mouth. That was my entire spinal column that you slashed. I hope you're happy. Because my spinal column sure isn't. This was a tough battle dress he was wearing. Defended him well. And close. Alright, our beach vacation's over. Dorian, show me your tan lines. You knew this would happen when you signed up for the Inquisition. Now drop them! No, this is getting into some weird territory. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dorian. Please accept my humble apologies. And these trousers. These replacement trousers. Couple of landmarks for our dearly departed village. And apparently this very special pigeon. Caw-caw! May Andraste sing thee to thy rest, pigeon. Chant thee to thy rest? I don't know the words. I'm sorry. I don't know the whole official sequence of things. I'm just very tired, is all. Let's see what this is. Seems like it must be a... I don't know what. A bridge. But what else? Maybe that's the end of it. Tell me, statue, what secrets do you so nobly hold? Pont Agur. Plaque on the bridge of Pont Agur reads, dedicated to all, elven and human, who lost their lives in the Second Exalted March. We'll catch up with that. So what is this? An operation, seemingly. Don't touch the sides.
Large and preemptive no.
Repair Pont Agur.
Throwing me across.
A large and preemptive no. Fair enough, Varric. I hear that nobody tosses... That's not important. Nobody tosses my bagged salads, that's for sure. Very uneven sauce distribution. And yes, it's called salad sauce. I don't care for you and your dressings. The weirdest hill to die on ever that I've just now imagined for myself.
We've been scouting the region, Your Worship. I've some supplies.
That's
you may
very
find
sweet of you. Oh. Please, stop grabbing me and let me get at the supplies. I know you all want to touch me very much, but this is a new robe, and that's why. Okay, so these are a little bit tucked away, seemingly. Some sort of fancy fort over there. Let's see if this one's visible to the naked eye. If so, we'll take it out real quick. Holla! I try to fight these demons one-handed while I sip some water. Liam Neeson, was that you? Get out of my closet, Neeson, for the last time. There's not room enough in here for both of us, and there certainly isn't the oxygen for it. Ah, you're so broad-shouldered. Liam, stop it. This is not appropriate. Well, he can't defend himself. I'm sorry, Liam. Wherever you are, this was a mistake, and I take full responsibility. Oh, he's just coming right for me. Unceasingly, unchangeably, coming right for me. Rather threatening, actually. And me in my new robes. What was that sound that we just heard? Did anyone else hear their dead parents calling them from across the moors, or was that just me? Papa? Don't come into the moors! Ooh, okay, Papa. That sounds like good advice. I'm gonna go back inside. I have a hot pocket waiting, so better check if there's loot. There we are. Almost ran away without it. That's intense. Lovely. Alright, another rift down. We'll come back around to this fort one, though it's a shame to leave just that last one, and us so close. Oh, so close. Let's take a peek. What do you say, Holla? What do you say, Varric? No one else gets a say. Dorian, I know I'll get an earful from you regardless, but I've led us astray. I'm filled with shame. Here we are. Alright. I might as well save it, just in case something terrible is about to happen to me / this guard. You good? Nope. I'm gonna take that as a nope. Alright. Hey! I guess we're just in time for this one. I always eat my Hot Pockets with salad sauce, yes. That was tremendous fun to say, and I'd like to thank you. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on with the toil and trouble here? Oh. Okay, I'm ready. Deliver to me the tinctures. What's going on here? There you are. I'm surprised you hid for so long behind that flimsy box. Alright. Phase 2, perhaps? Where would I close this Fey Drift? Let's look around a little more. Maybe it's in the basement. Mm-hmm. Looks a little sick down here. Hello? Haha. We've discovered their secret headquarters. Stop shooting your arrows at me! Clever positioning. But not for long. Not when Varric is so acrobatic with his back flips. And you should see the rest of him. What? I guess this is a phase 3. That's fair enough. One of those big boy rifts. Oh, nope, there, it's done. It's done. And just when I've accused it of being a big boy rift.
Inquisition so far.
It's interesting, I'll give you that. An
All right.
archdemon attacking me as a first.
5 Royal says you'll see something weirder before the day ends.
I don't think I should take that bet.
So what is hiding down here? A bottle of Finale by Massad. I'm gonna massage that into my tongue later. It's gonna be great. By which I, of course, mean I'm going to drink it, officer, if you are curious. Please don't take me in for questioning. Alright. We have a ladder. I must have missed the landmark above us. We'll look around for that. Any other goodies down here I'm not seeing? Blackwall, use your nose. Sniff out that treasure. I cannot, for my mustache is too thick, and my beard too well structured. Oh, that's fair enough, Tom. Thank you anyway. Thanks for trying. It's all I can ask. Alright, we're headed back up. So where is that landmark? Oh, slippery. Must be up in the ruins themselves. I must have walked right past it. Stop it, microphone, I swear. We are going to have to work something out here. Alright, so this also appears to be some part of some sort of mission. I was just chasing down that rift, but let's see here. Marshal Proul sent a patrol out in the hopes of reclaiming Riverside Garrison. No word has been heard since. Yes, they all ran into some demons. It was rather tragic. Some of them died. Some of them are still alive. And I will blow the signaling horn for you now to prove this. Let me just lubricate my lips. Sorry, 1 second. Just a second. Blackwall, the chapstick. Gimme, gimme. What did I just blow that with? Well, it's not worth thinking about, really. There's our landmark. Good, good. All right. Thank you for bearing with me there. That was too close to miss. And such a party. Oh, sure. I'll take some spirit essence, thank you. Alright, looking pretty good here in the Exalted Plains. One void of nothingness through which I can see my stunning crimson ensemble. But other than that, well explored. Alright, let's jump back to the journal. What were we just looking at? What were we just... yeah, that's right, the Rift. The Rift Mage. Haha! Alright. I do believe that was the one I ended up wanting, so let's jump back to Skyhold here and see if we can get that going. I'm excited. That has taken me far too long, for which I apologize. I should have put a priority on it earlier, but we're doing it now. So lovely to see you all today. Sorry I did not get a chance this morning, when I was a little more, invoiced, and a little less scratchy. We'll try again tomorrow. I'll just keep wheezing at you until then. I can't tell if there's a jet passing over my house or if I'm in some not insignificant danger. Or perhaps both. I'm not sure right now. No, it's past. It's past. I'm sure it's fine. There's just some air conditioning somewhere I don't know about. Alright, let's see if this is a requisition item, I guess. We'll check the corner here. Seeing no icon as I wander around the minimap. Wait a minute, air conditioning? It's 27 degrees outside. Who is flying a giant bird over me? Tome of the Rifts. That sure sounds like it. I guess I have to go back and speak with them first before I can make it. Or do I still need writing on rift magic? Is that the problem? Let me check this. So sorry. I have the tomes, I have the velvet. I must just not have the, writing on rift magic. Okay. Sorry. So, tomes from Venatori. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline, or if unavailable among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royeaux. That would make it easy. Let's try that. For the cheese, I'm all for it. Book merchant. Let's check. Well, we're gonna have to check with our peepers, okay? We'll try to figure out who looks like a book merchant. Sarah, come see some loveliness with me. Varric, you too, and Cole. The people most in need of some loveliness. hopefully we can track this down before the end of the session. Because I would love to spend those points and get us back on track before the next story mission. Instead of lording my multiple upgrade points over Varric. Oh, I bet you wish you could unlock the master level crossbow moves. If only you had an abundance of free points to spend. What a shame it must be to be you, Varric, with no points. Now I'm just really being cruel about it, I'm sorry. Today, during a very brief lunch break, during which I did not have any lunch, I watched a city's skylines time-lapse video. This has nothing to do with Dragon Age. And I want to play some skitties. Yeah. I want to play a bit of skitties. If you know what I'm saying. This does not look like a book merchant. But it also kind of does, weirdly. This must be like housing furniture, like statues and, I don't know, curtains, draperies. Leave them alone, for goodness sake. Where are the books? That must be armor. Barnabas? Do you sell cups?
Make your purchase quickly, please. They say you are disruptive.
Oh, is that what they say? How unfortunate to be me, then.
They say you are disruptive.
Oh, he doesn't want me there. There we are. I'm finally catching on. What is it you sell, my friend? Belts. This is the belt guy. Okay, belts and rings. Sorry. Sort of undersold you there at first.
Too good for him, if you ask me.
But he may as well have been.
Alright, so it could be on the upper level, or it could be back here. Let's check back here. Don't think we've stumbled across it just yet. Though, ooh, these fine belts and rings. I am tempted. Furniture? Furniture. That's nice. Coal? Want some spending money, buddy? Get yourself a chair. How about up here? This must be potions and magic. Magical potions. Potions that make your parrot magical. Maybe books?
Welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps.
This may be the place.
I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
Let's check. Nothing for sale in the weapons category. What a disappointment. Nothing for sale. Okay. Fair enough, then.
You've rattled the halls of power. Pleasure to serve, Inquisitor.
I was definitely on the buy menu. Question mark? Well, I'm stumped. I would think that should do it. Is there another table? Buy, sell. Here we go. Maybe we're on to something. What does that other guy buy, sell, then? Here we are. Chantry Hierarchy, Founding of the Chantry, Singing Maiden. Oh, interesting. So these are like books that I missed, that I did not read when I had my one chance to read them. We will certainly have to return here. That's amazing. Keepers of Fear. Oh, the Randy Dowager Quarterly. We can't miss a single installment. Alright. So yes, I will want all of these. However, is this not exactly the category I need? I would kind of doubt it would say recovered from somewhere if it was in fact a book that I needed to purchase. Or is it that I only have the opportunity to pick it up from an enemy, and then if I failed to do so, it would appear here? Is that what I'm missing? So I just haven't fought the enemy, potentially? Let's buy everything, just in case. To satisfy that curiosity. I'll have a little reading to catch up on. But if it is somehow in there, I would hate to miss it. Weird. Alright. We're launching right in, apparently. I didn't expect it to bring them right up, but of course, why wouldn't it? We could be here for a while, unless we come back around to this. I'm hoping we can find these in the codex without losing too much time here. My apologies. This was a silly thing to have gotten us into. Just if there was any chance it was in that grouping, I didn't want to miss it. That'll give us a bit of codex XP. Alright. Any other tables I'm not seeing?
You've rattled the halls of power. Pleasure
There
to
could
serve.
be, in fact, another book merchant. I'm not sure. I still might not be in the right spot. Yep, he just seemingly has nothing. I'm not sure why I keep checking. This is insanity. Alright, that goes nowhere. Thanks for not telling me ahead of time, Cole. Now I look foolish. You've planned this for months, haven't you, Cole? Snickering back there. I hear you. I hear you.
Why not?
Ah, you've earned this. Alright, let's check the upper level, and then if there is no bookseller up there, I'm out of ideas. But I'm not out of hope just yet. I'm assuming it will just be called something like writing on Rift Magic. Change floor, there we go. You would think I would already be able to see the merchant's name if this was going to work, but we'll check. We'll check anyway.
You swear it's true? They saw her in Val Royeaux?
One of her friends was killed. She did him proper.
I swear I heard she was in Starcave.
Alright, seemingly not here. Sorry, Sarah. Should have gone on the upper level to check that, but... now this I am curious about, the 8 silks draped across the courtyard here. 8 silks drape across Belmarch that frame the sky and shade the calm of calmers, but why 8? That question is posed time and again by visitor and philosopher. What in the grand history of our capital is displayed in this subtle choice? The ages? But we have had 9, and what fool would have made such a prediction? There is nothing in the Orlesian mindset, in the heart of Orlais, that suggests even a hint of accepting an end to our way. Perhaps, then, something less flattering? But veiled, it is opined that the 8 represents the twin boys of Empress Yvette, born 799, which heralded the blessed age, being the entwined loops of the number 8 itself, not its value. The more irreverent suggest that the 8 could as easily be a slight against Yvette's figure, for she was rumoured to be stout but determined in her choice of corsetry. Both theories are scoffed at by historians as mere number fetish. What emerges when we consider the longevity of the question is not that there is meaning to be found, but that it is ingrained in us to search as though there is. For we need to believe that such a prominent detail of the greatest city the world has ever known must be thoroughly rife with meaning, and so certain are we that we discount even the architect, who grew so annoyed of the question that he had the answer engraved on his memorial. Hey, there were 16 rods. So what is the secret meaning of the 16 rods? Let's dig into it. How compares his fact to our search for truth? It's well worth the detour. Alright, just checking this door. Not expecting much. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
You have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expecting your tariffs, though I cannot say they will enjoy paying.
Alright.
Oh, pish.
So I'm not seeing any merchants up here. Regrettably. I don't know if I am just, being foolish.
The Herald of Andraste.
Likely, I'm just being foolish. Apparently not yet, but I'll see you later, question mark?
Thank you, sister. Make her go with you.
To the pretender gods once more.
And in return,
Okay,
we're
well,
given in hushed whispers the
I'll just, shake the old ideas bucket here. I'll rattle that around a bit. And this is where it's gotten me. Trespassing on the grass. My best guess would be that it is supposed to be in that guy's that we already purchased from, the book merchant, seemingly. We did find. However, I don't know if there's any truth to that. Like, there are other sections. I could try fast traveling to the other sections. I guess just this one. But we did come around there. Yeah, that's where we first came up. Okay, so yeah, we've explored this whole thing, seemingly.
The Winter Palace game provided some fine sport, even with the extra player.
One cannot say it.
I don't know why there is seemingly one merchant icon there.
I live for nothing else.
I feel as though we checked these doors quite thoroughly. So I'm not sure what they're trying to point out. Oh well. Let's see if it makes sense from down here. I can never quite tell which one is which. But we're trying this one.
Then the Maker said, "To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an
There are pages here, seemingly.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes.
And your ware is?
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean ware. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings.
Oh, I'm seeing that in the chat now. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was so distracted.
More aligned with your
I will check there if we cannot get what we need here. Thank you. So he has just a single item that he wants me to purchase without knowing what it is. And if I ask what it is, I'm sure I'm not eligible to purchase the item. Interesting. I'm not sure if I can ask anything without losing my eligibility.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
What is the thing? The mystery box for 10,000 coins. That would be more than half of my money. Good. So mysterious, though. Interesting. We'll come back around to that. So it was Wilvan, from Merchant Wilvan. So it has to be that other shop we passed. We'll head down there one more time, and if not, we'll head back to Skyhold, where it appears we could get them for free, is the idea. But good to know that there is, in fact, a third level here that you can fast travel to. and get an even better view of the 8 draperies. So mysterious. Oh wow, it's lovely up here though. I can't remember if I've ever been up here before. I must have been in one of my long, long ago saves, but it's great.
Take your time.
A matchmaker. Oh, is this a wedding ceremony? My apologies. I didn't mean to witness.
Might I interrupt to bless these proceedings?
Goodness. Inquisitor, your worship is an unexpected complication.
Yes, your worship. Some intervention is desperately needed. Although I suspect we have already felt your presence.
Yes, we have, haven't we?
Your standing is publicly known. If you feel so inclined, Inquisitor.
Okay, so I'm supposed to deliver some sort of wedding blessing. Happiness is certainly tempered by duty, not only to one another, but to the... I'll let her handle it.
Fresh faces enthralled by true love, and would nurture that above all. But we cannot completely turn from duty. Passion may burn, but position requires 2 houses with strong wills to tend them.
A touch late.
And even stronger stable boys.
Where did the old names get their power?
We'll make a life and a name, if only to spite you.
Then perhaps I was wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there some sort of controversy between the betrothed and the matchmaker? Is that what I'm picking up on here? Yeah, it doesn't really matter about a strong name, in my opinion. I'd say find your way. Not business first,
Strong
certainly.
pairing finds its own nobility.
Sarah disapproves. Oh, I'm sorry.
And with
Sorry.
tutelage, who knows?
We do. Thank you, your worship, for more than you'll ever know.
Ooh, absolutely. I would be curious to know about the mystery box, if I may spoil it for others with their eyes on the chat. Spoiler warning. Excuse me, your butt cheeks are touching this. Could I maybe just... There we go. All right. I'll read it aloud in front of you. How's that sound? My weakness bids me, not by chance... So sorry. To gaze upon the upper court, where shadows of our final dance and wishes of my heart consort. That's lovely. Did you write that? What did you write it with? How were you holding the pen? Show me. Show me on this small diagram. Alright. So if I wanted to get back down... Okay, and then if I wanted to get back down... I must have just gone to the exact spot I was standing. Hmm? I don't think this is a... There we are. Change floors. We're figuring it out. So sorry. Okay, headed back here just briefly. Southeast courtyard.
Sir?
Wilvan.
A full retreat, it sounds like, from the game that you helped build.
Yes, in the Inquisition? Red Jenny? How's that fit?
Aha, the mystery box. If you're curious, spoiler alert, pertains to a mount. A secret mount, one must assume.
Even the tomes of Halam Shiral are open to us. I wonder if I've secured a ledger or 2 of interest. Even the tomes of Halam Shiral are open.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, buddy. Can I see them now? Could I please see them? Okay, I guess we're checking Skyhold. I'm not sure why Wilvan is being so stingy, but we'll check here. And thank you for the heads up. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll find what we need back in Skyhold, as are the Rift Mage, as is the Rift Mage trainer. As are the trainers, I tried to say, but it got all confused. As did I. Thank you for bearing with me so long here. I'm sorry I led us on such an Orlesian goose chase. Honk honk. Here's a funnel cake, Dorian. Picked it up in Val Royeaux. You enjoy. If there is genuinely a mount named Tiddles Majoris, I'm deeply interested. It's safe to say that titillates me. So we're headed for Solas's room, where a dear friend in the chat has pointed me. That way I can blame you! Ha! No, that's not what this is about. Yeah. Way of the Rift Mage, that's the one. So sorry, I just needed to snoop around in Solas's room, looking for various discarded undergarments. It's not important. From Power Bleeds, harness the flow. Your trainer's words make one passage stand out. There are no tomes dedicated to this manipulation. There has been no time for academics, only the practical, and not in a manner that mitigates risk. Power in a raw form has found an outlet, both visible and in ways that only we of arcane proclivity can sense. The risk is great. I can't wait. An account. From this page forward, these are the notes of Thelric. Edward Thelric. They began as the work of my mentor Julian, and I will continue in the research she began, as she cannot because she is dead. The rift we were examining did not react well to our last investigation. We believed ourselves prepared for demonic manifestation. We were not prepared for how the energies we expected would be encountered. Well versed in the forces that magic can produce, my senior was surprised by an alteration, a deviance. That which previously had to be coaxed is now a flood that must be staunched, the same amount in different intensity, quick to expose fault in the way it is accessed. She drew too much, expecting resistance. There was none, and her form suffered the brunt. Tread carefully in studies of new matters, for I cannot unsee the end of her. Scattered symbols and sketches of her entrails follow. These are hideously detailed. Where'd you get this, Solas? Nope, he's not telling. Alright, to the trainer with us. Actually, I guess we just have to go to the requisition table, rather. The trainers are gone. Or at least standing still down there. We'll find out. Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. The moment of upgrade points. And preferably the moment of thick, hot chocolates. If I have anything to say about it. Tome of Rifts. That took a lot of my ring velvet. This better be worth it.
We are honored to serve.
So I think at this point you still can complete and make the other tomes, which would give you a little extra experience at the very least. But we're not going to worry about any of that, because we've been waiting for ages. Huzzah! Huzzah again!
A place to save lives. What could be more important?
Alright, your trainer.
You are back. You are back, and you have
It's been
completed
3
the
months. Nice to see you.
Alive. Of course, alive.
And the next step?
Now there is a decision. You have to make it. Do you commit to this path?
Yes, I do. All other specializations cut off. I'll never be a real boy.
You are my trainer.
Haha, yes I am. Thank you. I will give you this knowledge, and you
That's
will use
cute.
it to great effect.
I like it.
How could you not? You are the Inquisitor, and you will be a Rift Mage.
Yes, I will be. Alright, finally! We should be a Rift Mage now. I don't know if we... Train operation available. I must need to... train. Let's see if that takes time, or if it is perhaps an instant operation. While we're at it, I have to remember that Pont Agur bridge needs to be repaired. Have to yank that one up from the swampy depths.
Hear what they did with the wall? Yes, that was the crime.
One moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I hope my squeaky hinges kept you entertained. I am back. Where would this be? Revenge of the Merchants Guild. I guess we do have a couple of these to grab. Thank you, Josephine. I appreciate that. We now have a worthy dwarf mission available. Thanks for looking into this bullshit mess for me. Based on what you've told me, there's only one person I can think of who specifically uses Bronto liquor as an insult, and also can't write worth a damn. Worthy, an acquaintance of mine from Kirkwall. Although why he'd do all of this, I have no idea. I owe you all drinks. Varric. I think Leliana would definitely prefer to question Worthy herself. Let's go that way. Right, Arcanist Dagna was supplied with remnants of exposures to the rifts in the Fade, and she has done something. It is perhaps best to contain her efforts to the Undercroft from now on. Aw, she didn't, like, make something valuable? I'm sure she made something valuable, but I cannot seem to scroll down enough to see it. It's there. It's at the bottom of the scroll. No, she did fine. I don't know if that just means nothing came of it or what. I'll have to go check with her. Alright, train. Here we are. I should have looked near Skyhold first, obviously. So I do need a little time. Apparently, at the beginning of next session, I will be able to spend my points. There's our question answered. So, in order to train with a Rift Mage... Let's see, the Mages Collective sent me a letter. They are very organized. It was they who asked me to study the rifts. I mentioned that, maybe. Anyway, it was a very good idea. The Collective is interested in the results of my research, especially since I've been training you. Rift magic can be difficult, but I have notes, lots of notes. If they read them carefully, there should be no mishaps. Your trainer. Alright, so now we're on the right page. This magic is barely tested. At least have them study here. I will spare some Templars to supervise. Or, although apostates before the circles fell, the Mages Collective appears a relatively reasonable and moderate group. They commissioned the study. We can grant them the results. That seems reasonable enough. I'll send Josephine on it. So, beginning of next time, we'll spend our points and should be officially a Rift Mage. Unless there is another step. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, pursue Marquise Buffon. The Grey Wardens fought their way through the mountains. The demons were savage, but the Grey Wardens held them off with great determination, and grey determination. As a result, we have located Marquise Buffon's secret stronghold deep in the Gamordan Peaks. Gamordan? I don't know. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. So, like, try not to send the Grey Wardens out again. Pick someone other than Cullen next time. Fair enough. Regrettably, Josephine and Leliana are busy, so, hey, Cullen, go back out there. No, we'll... We'll consider our options next time. For now, my dear, dear blonde boy, why don't you just grab us, let's repair this real quick. Yes, yes. But I will not venture forth just yet. Accept report. Not now. Alright, we'll send Cullen out for some resources. A short mission, but deeply valuable. Deeply valuable? Valuable? I've got to get out of here. My tongue is committing the mutinies. Alright, thank you for bearing with me. So, in about 3 hours, I should be trained in Rift Magic, and I will then sleep and see you after that. I cannot wait to spend our points together. That must be the bridge mission it has up now. Let me switch that back to something a little more rememberable. We're done with those. Let's switch it over to Blackwall's thing here. We'll see if we can catch up. Alright. So, coming out here to save it. Actually, I'll just save it near the war table. We'll need to grab that first before we do anything else. So, here in our regal dining hall, thank you for joining me. I am finally at the end of my long rambles. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope it continues to be, even as it darkens. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for adventuring with me. Love, love, love. Bye for now.